Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? About a week and a half ago, I received a package from Oden's containing their new Kiss of a Fairy lipstick collection, and I've been testing them out since then, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my full thoughts on the collection. I'm going to be doing lip swatches, a review, some comparisons to other formulas I really love. So in this lipstick collection, there are two different formulas. We have the cream formula here, which has more of like a millennial pink kind of shade to it. And then we have the velvet lipsticks, which is in like slightly more beigey packaging. This is more of a warm kind of mid-tone selection of colors. I'm gonna leave a picture on screen really quickly in case you haven't seen it yet. This is the entire lipstick collection swatched on a few different skin tones just so you can see just at a glimpse what they all look like. I think that it is a really nice collection to start off with. I really like warm tones, but if you are more of a cool tone lip lover, this collection might not be for you. So let's start off by talking about the cream lipsticks. We have 3 different shades here, and I really enjoy this formula. I am wearing one of them right now. I feel like it's one of those very satiny, creamy formulas that really just look good on the lips, even if you have very dry lips like I do, and it's winter, so it's rough. Like, my lips are cracking like crazy, but I feel like this formula looks really beautiful on top of them. These don't have as long of a wear time as the velvet ones because those ones are a lot more matte. This is a little bit more satiny, so it will kind of wear off throughout the day. Kind of typical for bullet lipsticks, so I don't mind. Kind of went through my collection. I've got a few color comparisons, but I also just wanted to kind of mention how these differ or how they're the same to some other lip products that I talk about all the time. So first of all, I wanted to talk about the Propa Beauty lipsticks in comparison with these. I love Propa Beauty. Really recommend their lipsticks if you're looking for a satin lipstick, especially if you want a full warm nude lipstick range specifically made for deep skin. I really enjoy these. So the reason I pulled these out is because they also have satin finish, but I feel like these are a little bit more of like a slicker satin. I find the Oden's to be a little bit thicker, a little bit more creamy on the lips. I would say that I find them to be a little bit more long lasting, but both formulas are really comfortable. I think it just depends on what shades you're going for and which one I would recommend. I also wanted to mention the We Makeup lipsticks. I've talked about these quite a bit, and I do have full lip swatches in my We Makeup review video, which I'll make sure to link down below for you in case you want to see more about these. But I find this formula to be super comparable to the Oden's. This is a very pigmented, creamy satin lipstick formula, and again, I just feel like these are super similar. So if you tried the We Makeup and you like them, you would probably like these, and then vice versa. If you tried this and you didn't like it, you probably wouldn't like these. But I will say that the We Makeup ones, I have one to compare, but overall, in comparison to the Oden's, I didn't have that much that really overlapped. So I actually already filmed lip swatches for this, and I accidentally deleted them. So I thought I would switch up the format in this video. Normally, like as I'm talking, I'll throw on lip swatches, or I'll do like a little collage of lip swatches at the end with music over them and you see them all back to back. But today I thought I would just try them on, kind of talk as I go. So let me know which format you prefer most. But I don't think I'm going to reapply this one because it's already on. I feel like you can see it really well. So the shade that I'm wearing right now is called Love Jasmine. It's just like a very pretty satiny kind of peachy shade. I really enjoy this one. I feel like it's going to be one of my go-to colors. So I'll just swatch it on my hand really quickly for y'all. And there's what it looks like. Also, I just want to bring attention to the beautiful detail going on with this lipstick. There's the fairy and there's flowers all the way around, and then it says Oden's. So I just think it looks really nice. Okay, so I have 2 shades from Propa Beauty that I want to compare to Love Jasmine just because I felt like they were kind of similar. Not exact dupes by any means, but I just want this to be as helpful as I can possibly make it. So first we have the shade Victress, which I believe is the second lightest shade in the Propa Beauty line. You can see Victress has a lot more brown to it. Okay, the other shade I think that I misplaced, I'm not going to compare that one because it's actually not that similar. And then I'm also going to go ahead and really quickly compare a lip product from Oden's just because they normally have like repeating shades in different lines. Like they have Little Jasmine in their blush, they have it in their cream lipsticks, and then they also have cream lip stains, and I believe they have like coordinating shades. So the new lipstick is called Love Jasmine. This one is Little Jasmine. I just wanted to go ahead and show you the difference in case you do own this one. Obviously, it's a different formula completely. This is like a super pigmented gloss. And it is a little bit darker, a little bit more mauve-y, less peachy. So I wouldn't say that they're all that similar. They just have a similar name. So there's the comparisons up close. Okay, so the next shade we're gonna go into is called Brown Rose. This one's like a pretty kind of reddy brown. I do like this one. It's a little bit more on like that reddy brownie side, but it's kind of like a pinky red. It's an interesting mixture. I'm not sure exactly what to call this color. It's not exactly my go-to shade, but like I said, it's super, super comfortable, easy to apply. You can't see the dryness on my lips. So the formula of this makes it something that I would want to reach for more. You can see there's what it looks like right there. So I actually wanted to compare that to the We Makeup lipstick in the shade AMYLOVES. It's kind of got the same like vibes going on. This one's actually a little bit more peachy, but they're pretty similar. Slightly impressed by how close those two are. The last cream lipstick here is called Tulipa Kiss, and it's a bit of a deeper brown. Just gonna go ahead and throw that on. On me, I feel like this almost pulls like a deeper mauve. It's very much like fall lippy vibes. Here's what it looks like. And I wanted to compare that one to the Propa Beauty lipstick in the shade Her Magic, which is a really beautiful mauve. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's Her Magic underneath. So those two are definitely pretty similar as well. Okay, so now let's go ahead and talk about the Velvet lipsticks. I honestly was so excited about these the first time that I put one of these on my lips because the formula is very matte, but as the name suggests, it's very velvety as well. It's like that kind of soft matte, like not creamy finish, but it just feels really nice on the lips. It doesn't feel overly drying. If I'm gonna go for a matte formula, this is the kind that's more flattering to my lips. So I'm gonna say something, and I don't say this lightly. I honestly can't even believe I'm saying it right now, but I feel that the formula of this is very similar to the Velvet formula from Lisa Eldridge. I absolutely love these lipsticks. They're my favorite matte formula when it comes to bullet lipsticks. I find them to be very similar. I think that if you like this formula, again, you would like these. If you didn't like this formula, you probably wouldn't like these. I would say that the Lisa Eldridge ones are a little bit more comfortable, like as they're worn throughout the day. And they're just like an extra sense of luxury with these, the packaging and everything, and the way that they look in the tube. But overall, I feel like you get a very similar look on the lips. I was not expecting this at all. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna try this matte lipstick, and then I was like, wow, this reminds me of Lisa Eldridge. Shooketh. I'm sorry, I've got to stop. But let's go ahead and try these on. The first one is the shade Light Peach. I think that this is my favorite from the entire collection. I actually wore it in a video the other day and I got a bunch of compliments. Here's what it looks like. It's just my perfect tone. I'm terrible at describing colors. Let me just put it on. So when I first put it on, I don't know if you can tell, but you can see like the cracked part in my lips a little bit because, you know, it's there, it's happening. But I feel like as this kind of settles, it does kind of fade a little bit and it doesn't like super emphasize them. There's some matte lipsticks and even some satin lipsticks where when I put them on, they just cling to dry patches. Whereas this, for being a matte lipstick, I think looks really, really nice. I just adore this color. So let me swatch it on my hand here. There's what it looks like. I feel like this is very similar to the cream lipstick in the shade Love Jasmine. This is just like the matte version of it. I did a few comparison swatches to some Lisa Eldridge lipsticks because this is not an exact dupe. But you can see here, this is Velvet Fawn, which is one of my favorites. And the Oden's Eye is a little bit more peachy. We have Velvet Muse, which is a little bit more pink. We have Velvet Affair, which is a little bit more brown. I feel like this shade just fits right into the family here. It's adding a little something different, but it still looks super, super lively on the lips. It's the same kind of finish. It's just more peachy. So I'm really, really glad to have this one as an option. Okay, next we have the shade Fake Jam. So this one's kind of deceiving in the tube because it looks very brown, but on my lips it comes off as a pretty like deep red lipstick, which I think is really nice, especially for a matte finish. I feel like it's a pretty classic color. So there's what that one looks like. If you do like more of a burgundy red, it is a nice option. I do have a bright red from Lisa Eldridge called Velvet Ribbon, and I can compare them, but Velvet Ribbon is really bright red, which I tend to go for more. All right, lastly, we have the shade Red Cherry, which is more of an orange red. Okay, so I really like this one. This red is definitely more of what I would gravitate towards. You can kind of see the difference between Velvet Ribbon. This one looks a little bit more muted, a little bit more orange, not super bright orange, but I don't know, I really, really like this one. So I wanted to compare this shade to the shade Velvet Dragon from Lisa Eldridge, which is a really beautiful muted orange. There's what Velvet Dragon looks like. This one's more like coral orange rather than like burnt orange. So there's what they look like all up close. Just one big happy matte family. So my final thoughts would be that I'm really impressed. I feel like they did a great job at formulating their cream and their matte lipsticks. I hope that they expand to more shades in the future, but I'm just really happy with it. I feel like they work really well for me. I'm kind of just like mind blown at how good this red looks despite how dry my lips are, even after just doing 6 different lipsticks in a row. Like, they just did a really good job. Before I let you go, I did just want to have a quick little chat, a quick little heart to heart, just to be transparent. So Oden's Eye did reach out to me and asked me if I would like an affiliate code for their brand. And I did have some questions for them first because I've talked to you guys in the past about having like a little bit of constructive criticism when it comes to their shipping. And I had a really great conversation with them. I'm gonna read a little portion in just a moment. I feel like I've talked to them very candidly about a few things and they've been open to the constructive criticism, which is why I decided to say yes to being affiliated with them. But first, let's talk about the shipping because I had a subscriber a few months back comment about a bad experience she had with their shipping, and I have their full shipping policy here now. It makes sense to me. I have the full explanation, so I just wanted to share it with you guys because I don't want to be like, oh, this is a problem, and then turn around and be like, oh, I'm affiliated with them. I want to explain my reasoning because the issue that I saw and pointed out has been fixed, and I feel much better recommending them to you. So let me go to this email really quickly just so I can give you guys the full explanation. So they said that sometimes they encounter transportation damage issues and they will compensate customers in several different ways depending on what happens. They don't provide refunds, which is on their website, but they said that if the damage is severe, they will reissue whatever it was that was broken. If it's just a partial damage, they will either replace whatever was damaged, like if it's just a few colors, or they'll issue a partial refund, or they'll give a discount code. And they said that the customer actually gets to pick between these which one they feel best works for them. So I just wanted to clear the air, and if you have any questions at all for me, please feel free to comment them down below and I will help you the best that I possibly can. I am very fortunate to be able to start building relationships with so many different indie brands and doing this as a job, but you guys come first. I want to be honest. I want to be transparent. I really am just trying to do the best that I can here. But also, if you have questions ever about anything that I do on my channel, you're like, what's the difference between an affiliate code? Do you get paid for this? Is this an affiliate link? Whatever it is, honestly, please comment and I will try to respond to you in as much detail as I possibly can. I don't get offended by questions. I just want this to be an open, honest space. I don't know why I'm going on this long tangent right now, but I just wanted you guys to see where my heart is because, like I said, In the past, I've had criticism for them, and this isn't the first time they asked me if I wanted a code, so I did wait until I truly felt like it was right. But okay, I'm gonna stop or I'm just gonna keep going on. I really hope this video was helpful for you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.